KBGA Missoula. You are listening to Missing 中国. Today, our language theme is the 79th element in the periodical table, which is gold, and in Chinese, 金. I'm going to use 金, the same character this time, gold meaning the same meaning as the theme. So, Mr. C, do you have any movies that can be related?
Well, yes, let's talk about James Bond today because the word gold appears in three titles of three different James Bond movies. Beginning with Goldfinger, the Sean Connery. Sean Connery, of course, is the original and the best James Bond. No debate required. Some people think Goldfinger is the greatest James Bond movie ever made. I don't know about that. I think Thunderball is probably the best example of a James Bond movie. But anyway, the next one, Roger Moore played James Bond after George Lazenby and Sean Connery, and he made a movie called The Man with the Golden Gun with Christopher Lee as the villain in that, and it's a little bit of a different kind of James Bond movie. Very underrated. The Man with the Golden Gun is a fantastic James Bond movie. It also has Britt Ekland and Maud Adams, two beautiful Bond girls. And finally, in the 1990s, when it looked like the James Bond series was finished, that it was doomed, Pierce Brosnan, who should have taken over after Roger Moore, but Timothy Dalton did it instead, Pierce Brosnan came in and played James Bond. Those movies are not particularly as much fun as the original Bond movies, but they still carry the spirit versus the Daniel Craig movies, the recent James Bond movies, which are, I believe, are awful and unwatchable. But GoldenEye, that was the first Pierce Brosnan James Bond movie, and it's okay. I would give it a 5 out of 10 stars, whereas Goldfinger definitely gets a 9 out of 10, and The Man with the Golden Gun, I would give at least 8 out of 10. Oh, and speaking of gold, have I told you about this great new book by the author Alec Sezak? That last name is spelled C as in cat, Z as in zebra, A-K, Alec Sezak. Nobody's Coming Home. That book, Nobody's Coming Home, that book is pure gold.
So in your opinion, why do the movies have the word gold in it?
Because gold is seen as something very valuable, and James Bond is a member of MI6, which is actually called SIS. It's the British Secret Service, and they are, in the Cold War years, of course, they were mostly battling the Soviets, the evil communists in the Soviet Union, but gold is something that often people will kill other people for, so it's very valuable. Anything that's very valuable, governments are going to protect. So because James Bond is a government agent, it's very likely that gold sort of symbolizes the wealth, the extreme wealth that he is designed, his agent is designed to protect.
Thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed the movies, the book, and the songs here.